Hi, I am Cardinal Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judge. I wanted to take up for myself because it was said that although I am very friendly at the homeless shelter for women, that if I see homeless persons in public, that I'm stuck up and sedity. And I want to take up for myself about that comment because I am kind to everyone. However, if I see problem makers outside of the shelter, well, then it is my option to avoid them and to show them that I don't know them. Because being at the shelter is community living. That means that anyone staying there has to respect the fact that other people are allowed to stay there, and it is a community living situation. So, with that being truth, anyone that I can be kind to, I am. However, if there are persons who are problem makers, especially those who go out of their way to make problems for me, people who can't live in reality, who are delusional, who have, from what I see, defrauded the shelter with false information, false associations, I avoid people like that in real life. Just because I speak to someone at the shelter does not mean that they are my favorite persons or that I even like them at all, but some things can't be avoided. So if I have to speak to anyone or communicate with anyone inside of the shelter because of the fact it's community living and I can't avoid that, well, then that's complying with the shelter who so graciously did my intake for me a place to stay. However, in the public, I'm not bound by the rules of the shelter for community living, and I can choose not to associate to or even entertain persons that I'm well aware that they are problem makers. So that is my defense for myself. I would not say that I'm stuck up in sedity with the women at the shelter in the public, because there are some persons that I get along with very well at the public that I speak to in public if I see them. But those that are problem makers or don't have the types of personalities that I would have in my personal circle, then I avoid them as much as I can at the shelter, and I completely avoid them in the public. All right, you all have a great day.